welcome back to UWA fans.
Right now we have a special treat here with an in-ring interview.
That we do, and my name's Finn O'Reilly. Joining me as ever is Kevin Slater. We have
Ladies and gentlemen, two of my personal best friends, the UWA Television and Hardcore Champion, Jak O Lantern, and
Oh, come on, Cohen. Be a bigger brown noser. How about it?
Well, I mean, these are friends of mine. They're good friends of mine. You got Jak O Lantern in the ring, you got Jay Deasy in the ring, and you got one of my best friends, Brian Cohen, right there where he belongs.
I just want to start by saying thank you to everybody who came out tonight to make our second anniversary show such a success. Give yourself a round of applause. UWA! Now, as much as it hurts to lose a friend, and trust me, I lost one tonight in fact. Jay Deasy, I want to extend this to you. Thank you. Thank you for doing the right thing tonight. For looking out for me for the last 25 years. And I offer this to you. You and me, a new tag team. A tag team in UWA. A tag team that will regulate.
Wow.
I accept.
Yeah!
I love it. Two great guys.
For anyone who's still wondering in the UWA nation, Jay Deasy's back.
Fans, Jay Deasy had to go out because of back surgery a while
I've
back.
on my back and I've watched the show on television.
He had to
I've
relinquish.
watched Eddie Allen come out here and play God with the UWA. Every single time it pulls me to my core.
Yep.
I've been itching to step in this ring one more time ever since my back surgery. About a month and a half ago, the doctor told me, Jay Deasy, you're cleared.
Good to hear.
So each and every single day since that day, I've been working my butt off. I've been sweating. I've been causing myself more pain than I did when I went through my surgery. All so that I can come back and be 100 times better than I was before I left. In case you're wondering, I'm still undefeated in singles competition.
That he is.
UWA.
He's back. Talk about resiliency.
I think it's time that Jak O Lantern and Jay Deasy regulate the UWA.
Yeah.
There's been too much shenanigans going on back and forth, playing with people's lives, their emotions, championships. I have my championship stripped from me without getting pinned.
Still the undisputed.
So from this day forward, you have my word. I will defend the honor of my best friend, Jak O Lantern, and I will defend the honor of my undefeated streak and singles competition. UWA Nation, mount up! Thank you, everybody.
Eddie Allen's out here now. What does Eddie Allen have to say? Eddie Allen, Big Zo, the Neo V, Triple R, Joe Kerr, Brandon Abels.
First of all, hey, easy. Over here. I'm glad you're feeling healthy, but I didn't get a doctor's note. Right now, you're swelling up on me right now. You know I can put you back in the hospital. So why don't you get out of here until you are medically
cleared to compete. We all know you're not ready. You're close. So you're a health liability to my program. None of these guys are going to hurt you. You got my word.
Unbelievable.
Get out of here.
Mr. Allen making a very smart decision.
Don't worry about your friend. Get out here now.
No, looks like he's
trying to end this alliance before it begins.
JDZ not backing down.
He's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Now! Get him out of here. Security, get him out.
You know what this is? EA sees this potential tag team as a threat. Trying to get rid of it before it begins.
Well, it is a threat. Trust me, if I could have a personal stake in Jak O Lantern and JDZ come together, be able to take on Eddie Allen and get Eddie Allen's reign of tyranny out of here, I'd be all about it. I am all about it.
You guys are just sour because one or two decisions went against your favor. The fact is, Mr. Allen is doing this for the safety of his staff.
You know what? I've had enough of this. Eddie Allen has been running this place with an iron fist, and he doesn't have the right to be standing in there and saying whatever he wants. This is a business. We're supposed to be taking care of these people, not his personal interest.
I know you just had a hard fight match against your long time buddy. You're going to defend both those titles. What I see right now in this ring is a ring full of contenders for both those titles. So, hey guys, which one do you want more? Which one do you want more?
Oh my God!
Oh, you got to be kidding me! No, this is bull. Eddie Allen does not have the right to do this.
Like a pack of wolves, these guys mauling Jak O Lantern, the telecourt champion.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
Then
No, you've got to be kidding me.
You're making the mistake of thinking that the right matters. It's the power that matters right now, and Mr. Allen certainly has that.
It is the right that matters. It is very much the right that matters because I don't care what you say.
Somebody's got to end this.
No, this is not acceptable.
With the odds like this, how did Jak become telecourt champion? Oh my God.
I'll tell you
And
how,
now
because
got
Jak O Lantern fought tooth and nail against every single person in this ring.
Tree trunk clothesline with that.
Oh, look
Oh, no. That's why Eddie Allen wanted JDZ out of here.
Look at that.
So that all these men could have a piece of Jak O Lantern. That's bull, and that's not acceptable. That is not how you run a company.
And now how viciously poetic that CAC, the former tag partner, come crashing down to the center.
No!
Talk about a brutal group of misfits. Dillinger with his mask, CAC with that look on his face.
One of these guys individually has been pretty impressive, right?
And the brains Eddie Allen.
My God. Okay, guys. Each one of your contributions has been noted. I will take them under advisement. You guys are all excellent television title contenders. But please, let me go back to the back. I've got this. I'm going to talk to our friendly neighborhood pumpkin lady. Thank you, guys.
Was this a 9-on-1 scenario? I mean,
well, now that Mr. Allen has reined in the situation, now he's going to try and talk things out with the otherwise irrational Jak O Lantern.
Otherwise irrational.
You see, Jak, my real problem with you, thank you, Greg. My real problem with you is in your DNA, all right? You sit there and you look around and you think that because you're on TV, because you're on my TV show, that means that you're television material. Well, let me tell you something, Pumpkin Man. I go to the tanning bed, I go to the gym, I smile big for the cameras because I'm made for television. So, get me a referee out of here right now.
Oh, come on.
What?
No, this can't happen.
Give me a referee.
Surely there's somebody.
You've got to be kidding me. This is... No.
For both the titles?
No, Eddie. Don't you dare.
Somebody.
You're really going to do this now?
Mr. Allen, in his infinite wisdom, declaring himself to be the contender.
No, I'm not calling this.
Oh, I'm going to call
I'm not calling this. You know what? No. You guys can say whatever you want. I'm done having the gag order. Okay? Allen, you told me that I was not allowed to speak against you. I don't care if you fire me now. I don't care what you have to say. You are a piece of crap. You are a low-life piece of garbage, and this is not the way. Jak kicked out because he's a man. Eddie Allen, you are not a man. You are a piece of garbage. You run this company with an iron fist, and that's bull. You do not need to do that. You are not the undisputed power in this company. You think you are, but you're not, and I will prove it. Fire me if you will, but I will prove it.
Then if I were you, I'd be more concerned with Mr. Allen doing something more creative than a fight.
I don't give a crap about Mr. Allen. Edward Allen can kiss my mouth.
Uncensored Finn Balor.
No, this is still censored because guess what? Eddie Allen, mission to bring you down. I promise.
Well, Finn, good luck with that.
After a 9-on-1 scenario, Eddie Allen has become the Telecore champion. The very belts that were unified by Jak when he defeated the man who was once his brother. And Eddie Allen used his power and his quote-unquote wisdom to put together a plan to maul Jak O Lantern and take this championship from him with very little effort. Let me put it to you like this. I may not be as viciously passionate as Finn, but I can understand why he is. Eddie Allen has taken this to an entirely new level.
I'm done with you! You hear me? I'm done with you!
He has tainted the very structure of professional wrestling. This is a competitive sport.
Oh, you...
Workers are to come into the ring and wrestle each other to find who is the better man. And we know that the man with the gold right now is not the better man. The man with the power right now is not the better man. And he has tainted the sport that has made this profession what it is. And this promotion what it is. This is a professional wrestling promotion.
Did a bird poo on your car? Clean it at the car wash on Eastern Boulevard. New hoses. Better spray. All for an affordable price. The car wash on Eastern Boulevard.
Hi, I'm Gary Rosenberg, owner of the Spaghetti Shops in Louisville and New Albany. We cook Louisville and Southern Indiana's most affordable, hearty, and flavorful Italian food each and every day at our 2 locations.
I love Spaghetti Shop. Their food is so delicious.
The food is absolutely delicious.
You will not see me sharing any of my spaghetti.
3 friends who I'm not sure if they're ready or willing to take each other on. Yes, and oh!
Senton right through
Oh,
the wood.
you got to be kidding me.
Peter Jackson now, he has the opportunity. He's got,
That's
it's right there, it's in reach.
Skeeter Jackson, this is his opportunity. Opportunity of a lifetime. What's he gonna do? Oh! No, here he goes in! Oh! Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Flying without wings is waffle.
Oh, no, 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 no! No, they're gonna... No, no! Oh! Oh, onto the table! And, oh, you... Oh!
What impact
Oh,
on
you're
that?
kidding me! Now's his chance! Now's his chance! If Devlin can get this, does he got it? He's got it! Dick Devlin is the winner!
fans, welcome back to UWA Wrestling. Right now, we're set for your main event. We have Josiah Kane entering the ring for a three-way bout that will determine the new World Heavyweight Champion. Well, not necessarily new.
This is sure to be exciting, and again, the most illustrious prize in the game. The UWA World Heavyweight title on the line in this one.
And not only is it on the line, it is up for grabs in a three-way dance.
Yes.
And here comes my personal favorite, my horse that I'm betting on in this match. The one, the only, the rightful #1 contender, Sexy Stan Sierra, approaching the ring.
Stan Sierra, the winner of the Royal Rumble match that occurred last time I was here with UWA. You talk about an element of chaos. Anytime that a match is a three-way dance, you're talking unpredictability.
Stan Sierra, a man with a lot of talent and a lot of skill and also a lot of attitude. He's been haunting our champion, Apollo, for almost a long time now, since the Rumble.
Apollo, a long-time reigning champion. Another man dedicated to his craft, and he's proven it time and time again. This will be a whole new challenge for him.
And Josiah Kane, the other opponent, a master of the mind game, a master of the being able to use every mental element against you.
I mean, just an absolute wild card in Josiah Kane is what we have.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Both men, great veterans of the sport.
And just his physical appearance, I mean, to paint half of his I mean, you can look at him and say, I have no idea what to think about this man.
That old familiar music is playing, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is getting hyped up.
And here he is!
The champ is in the building!
The UWA Heavyweight Champion, Apollo!
The champ is in Jeffersonville. He's never looked better. He's ready for this.
And you can tell Apollo is feeling the energy from this crowd here tonight.
Oh, most definitely. Apollo, who's held that championship for some time now and only checked by ravishing Ronnie Roberts before, but he was able to easily gain it back. Apollo, the face of our company right now, the greatest champion we've ever had.
Well, that's debatable, Finn, but he's definitely the best champion we have right now.
He deserves his spot. He's fought for his spot. He's been up and down the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is set for one fall, and it is for the UWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the first challenger, Josiah Kane! And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Amazing Maria, the #1 contender, Sexy Stan Sierra! And the UWA Heavyweight Champion, Apollo!
You know, I mentioned...
Go ahead, Cohen.
Sure. I was talking during Jack's match earlier about knowing him when he was young, wrestling as a teenager in a church, and the independent promotion, the territories. The same can be said about Apollo. We know he has worked his way to the top of the mountain, and there's nothing that's going to take that away from him. He will put his body and his life on the line to make sure he stays at the top of the mountain. He's worked too hard for it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there are two men standing in that ring that will argue with nothing standing in between them. And let's not forget Stan Sierra, the man who, as we all know, is the true and rightful #1 contender. Won it in that great battle royal. Won it fair, won it square, even by Finn standards.
Well, you know, and let's not forget about the third wheel in this occasion. Josiah Kane, once again, master of the mind games, a veteran of the sport, one of the most respected men in all of Indiana wrestling.
You want to talk about a method that comes with madness? That's what you have in Josiah Kane.
That you do. And here we go, fans. Triple threat match for the UWA Heavyweight Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I didn't point out, in matches like this, Apollo definitely is at the ultimate of disadvantages because there is no champion's advantage. He doesn't have to get pinned. He doesn't even have to be in the ring to lose his title belt.
No, he doesn't. And both of these men, Josiah Kane and Stan Sierra have something to gain. Apollo has everything to lose.
One of the scariest parts of being a champion is the fact that there's always that risk that a triple threat match awaits you. Anytime there's a one-on-one match, you can prepare for one opponent. That's not too outlandish. But a triple threat match, you don't have to be involved in the decision. You don't know who to prepare for it.
Well, at this point, fans, these men are playing rock, paper, scissors with their own health and well-being.
Well said.
And let's not forget, many of you may see this as a triple threat match, but you also have to remember that there is a fourth element in that, and that is Amazing Maria on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. That is very true, very true.
Amazing
Looks
Maria.
like Stan Sierra and Josiah Kane are trying to strategize how to deal with Apollo.
Everybody brings something different to the table here. Sierra has size, Apollo has dedication and heart and athleticism. Kane has complete insanity, which works to his favor. And
looks like a war of words between Josiah Kane and Apollo now.
Absolutely.
Being goaded on by the fans as well.
Playing with a crowd. Wow.
Let's hear it for me.
The fans are back and forth with Kane and Apollo, but
well, I mean, if you ask for it.
Not so much for Sierra.
This crowd fairly evenly divided.
I think you're right.
No, well, I don't know about all that.
But how do you prepare for a match like this? What type of tape do you watch? Even the ref with a reaction.
Apollo looks like he's been patient. He's ready to get this going.
Two of the guys are like magnets with the people, and then one is kind of like moldy cheese, and you don't like him.
Well, you can't be that harsh on the ref.
Clever. Wait a second.
Apollo, apparently wrestling without his contact lenses in, just made the faux pas of mistaking Maria for a man.
Well, it's not that hard to do.
I would disagree with you on that, Finn. All right, it looks like these men are about to get down to business.
Finally, there's the lockup. Boot to the midsection to Stan Sierra from Apollo.
Sierra. There's Kane. But I was saying earlier, how do you prepare for a match like this? What type of tape do you watch? Do you watch the tape of both opponents? Do you pick one specifically? I mean, it's such a crapshoot. It really is.
The way that I'm going to have to see it is you're going to have to do your research on both of your opponents at the same time and not just figure out what they're going to do to your face, but also do what they're going to do behind your back.
Yeah. Well, as far as what Apollo should have done to prepare is pray. Because the fact of the matter is that the disadvantage that he is at in this matchup, it is not about winning for him at this point. This is mere survival is the best Apollo can hope for when coming up against two such vicious adversaries.
In a way, Stan's rock is Maria because two of the competitors have the people on their side. Sierra doesn't, but he does have Maria. So in a way, that's his equalizer.
I mean, he may not have the fans behind him, but Stan Sierra also has the skill, the ability, the discipline to be able to control the ring.
And not to mention the legitimate right to be here, as he is the true #1 contender. I can't stress this enough.
The 40-man Rumble, and I was there.
Well, I mean, if Stan had any problem with that, he could have said so from the beginning. But all three of these men signed the contract. They know what was going to happen. They knew what they were getting into. Sorry, Colin.
Oh, no problem. You're exactly right. Referee trying to keep order here. Stan Sierra talking to the ref. Kane choking at Apollo in the bottom buckle.
Sierra and Kane surprisingly working very well together in the early goings of this matchup.
Kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. Peanut butter and banana, an odd combo.
I wouldn't say that's a very odd combo. Elvis loved it. It's good enough for the king, it's good enough for us.
I did have a lot of those sandwiches for lunch in school back in the day.
Josiah Kane now working on Apollo in the corner. Stan Sierra stepping in for his turn.
Hard kicks with a boot to the gut.
Oh.
Referee watches on.
There's nothing they can do about it. I mean,
Sierra loves it. If anything, Sierra, I think that those types of tactics are going to lose favor with the fans. But he puts his arms out as if he's winning the fans over.
He may very well be. It may just be.
Maria now working on Apollo in the corner while Stan Sierra and Josiah Kane both have the officials' attention. You know, something that you said earlier, Slater, I think is really coming to fruition now. There is a fourth opponent out here that Apollo has to look. Well, I'm sorry, a third opponent that Apollo has to look out for, and that is Amazing Maria.
Kane breaks that up. You know, Kane's tactics so far have not been on the up and up. We mentioned that alliance.
Well, Kane could not have expected that to go well for him. I mean, Sierra's not going to stand there and just let him win the belt.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the bottom is falling out from this short-lived team.
Yeah, Stan Sierra went for a pin, and Josiah Kane not letting him have it. I think Stan actually forgot that this was a triple threat match.
They almost thought of it as a handicap match.
Josiah Kane go for pin.
If it were an elimination match, this would be a great tactic, but it's not.
No, it's not.
Kane's going to find that out the hard way here in the buckle.
Oh!
Hard fist.
Stan Sierra now having his way with Josiah Kane.
Apollo still down. Choking the life out in the corner.
Apollo catching a bit of a break here, really, is what's happening. He does need that bit of breather to let his opponents wear each other down.
Right. Josiah Kane now outside the ring. Apollo on the ring curtain. Oh!
Hangs him up on the top rope. Moves him to the middle.
What's Stan gonna do? And dropping that elbow right on Apollo's head.
Drives it right in. Sierra sees himself as being in the driver's seat at this point, but again, not a one-on-one situation. I don't think there is such thing as a driver's seat as Kane rakes at the face of Apollo.
You really never see Apollo in this much of a hurting way.
No, you don't. But the thing is that right now we're seeing Stan Sierra. The reason why he was able to win the Rumble that we had, the way that he was able to work against all those men and a couple of women, and
including me, I was in it.
Yeah, you were, and I still don't understand what you were thinking then, but hey, that's not the point right now.
Well, you know,
Josiah Kane
the
going
way I
after
look
Stan
at
Sierra.
it, Jack is a lifelong friend of mine. He threw me out, but really my feet never touched the ground. I kind of levitated back to the announce desk here. I should be in this match.
So are we going to be going into Cohen Mania here soon?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it should be a fatal four-way.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
This is Jeffersonville, Indiana. If you haven't been to downtown Jeff, you need to find out what you're missing. If you're like everybody else, you're gonna love it. Some of the things that people love most are that you can walk to almost everything, the parking is free, and most of our shops and restaurants are locally owned. We have free concerts and shows, and a farmer's market with the freshest local produce. We're just across the river from Louisville, so we've got big city convenience to go with our small town charm. Come see for yourself. Take Exit 0 to visit downtown Jeffersonville and see what makes Jeffersonville, Jeffersonville.
And Josiah Kane, forgetting that Apollo is also his opponent.
Big scoop slam.
And there it is.
What strength.
Apollo,
Splash.
Wow.
Sierra to break it up. When I was a kid, I used to play video games. Triple threat matches were the hardest matches because there's always a third combatant to break up pins and submissions. I mean, it's never ending.
Well, I mean,
big high scoop.
Yeah, there's playing video games. Just imagine how it is in life. Imagine that you're one of these men that has to work in this arena right now against two other opponents.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And not only are you going to be losing a game, but you're going to be losing a title. The prestige that comes with it.
Yeah.
Not only that, the money that comes with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot at stake here.
You've got the winner's purse, and you've got the heavyweight title. And Apollo comes right back like a bullet.
No! DDT to Josiah Kane.
The faceplant DDT, one of those vicious versions. Could have a broken nose.
Apollo going for pin.
Well, I got to tell you, as much as Apollo has to lose, this does count as Sierra's title shot that he earned in that Royal Rumble. If
yes,
he loses
it does.
Here, then who knows when he may get a #1 contendership again.
So refresh me, how did Kane get into the match?
Well,
Josiah Kane did it as he usually does, using his trickery, his madness. And speaking of trickery and madness, Kane's ringman oddly absent once again.
Yes, I did notice that. RJ
Mitty not in attendance. This is two shows in a row.
Very odd. RJ Douglas out, and pretty much the way that Josiah Kane worked his way in, he had a match against Apollo, and he felt slighted in the fact that Stan Sierra stepped out to make sure that he wasn't going to win. So Josiah Kane was able to get his handler, RJ Douglas, to put him into this match.
Very bizarre. And it makes for an entertaining match, but a tough situation for Apollo. Kane cannot ram his head into the buckle.
Oh,
there we go. Buckle of his own.
Apollo driving the skull of Josiah Kane into that turnbuckle. Stan Sierra.
Sierra. A buckle for his trouble.
Stan Sierra should have learned from what he just stood there and watched.
If Apollo leaves tonight with a heavyweight title.
And Apollo going for the pin. 1, 2.
And he's not putting Sierra away that easy.
No, he's not.
If Apollo leaves this arena tonight with a heavyweight title, this proves that no challenge can put him down. Apollo is a champion's champion. I saw his feud firsthand with ravishing Ronnie Roberts months ago. Meeting of the minds.
Apollo bringing the minds together on that one. A little bit of peacekeeping action.
Literally.
We have 3 men now down on the canvas. They're seeing stars. They're counting lights.
The crowd now rallying Josiah Kane.
There is absolutely a certain sector of the crowd that is putting their support behind Josiah Kane. But I think Apollo still has most of the support. And of course, as mentioned earlier, Sierra is kind of lost in the dust.
Stan Sierra's to his feet with the help of the turnbuckles. Josiah Kane and Apollo now to their feet.
Sierra's been playing the smart card on this match all night long, watching his opponents wear each other down.
Which I'm actually surprised that it's not Kane who's doing just that. Normally, he's the one who stays in the background waiting for his two opponents to beat each other up. And tonight, it's actually Sierra.
Well, Kane's demeanor, his outfit.
And
Everything about Josiah Kane leads his opponents to him like a bug zapper.
Oh, big clothesline, couldn't do it.
2 count from Apollo's pin of Stan Sierra.
We got Kane back in there. There's Apollo.
Kane, does he have something in his hand there?
I don't know. I don't think so. Looks like he was, oh!
Got it.
Tossing a chop right to Stan Sierra. Apollo giving Kane one for his trouble. Oh, wow.
This match already taking its toll. These competitors can barely stand to their feet.
Yeah.
They're fighting on their knees, for God's sake.
All 3 men tossing punches at each other.
Apollo the first back to his feet.
Stan Sierra.
Leveling Apollo back to his feet.
Now, oh, European uppercut. Apollo's out.
Apollo's out of it in the middle rope. Sierra standing tall. Don't know where Kane is. This match is all over the place.
And here we go.
Sierra, the brilliant ring tactician, using his environment to his advantage.
Oh, what is that?
Fighting.
He's just using the weapons at his disposal.
Kane back to his feet. Looks like he's able to work on Apollo a little.
A hard right from Kane. No structure, no
Going for
regulation.
pin. 1,
Sierra
2,
will go to any level.
Kane giving Stan Sierra an eye rake, breaking up the pin.
Literally saving Apollo's title.
And as chaotic again as this match is, it has such a big fight feel. The fans into every maneuver, every hold, with a reaction and an opinion on everything.
Oh, wow.
All of these guys are
Apollo getting fired up now.
Such larger-than-life personalities in this battle.
Oh.
Kane with a hand. Right.
Yeah, here we go. We've seen it before many times. Apollo's getting fired up, telling Josiah Kane to do it again.
But that'll take the wind out of anyone's sails.
Putting Apollo out. Josiah Kane
There's Sierra.
needing to pay attention
Look out, Josiah.
to his surroundings. And
That big running elbow to the face of
One,
Josiah Kane.
2, 3! Stan Sierra wins!
Ladies and
Stan
gentlemen,
Sierra won!
we have a new
That's
heavyweight
amazing!
I don't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new UWA Heavyweight Champion, Sexy Stan Sierra!
Just as quickly as his title reign began, it ended. Apollo, one of the greatest champions we've ever seen, just beaten for the title without being pinned. He was not involved in the decision. History has been made, and quite frankly, I don't like it.
Out of nowhere!
I would not say that was out of nowhere. This is a long time coming, Finn.
Well, I mean, I'll say it to, I mean, if anybody's going to beat Apollo, it's going to be Stan Sierra, but that was, I was not expecting that.
Surely Apollo is in line for a rematch. He wasn't even involved in the decision, and I don't believe at the beginning of an era. What does this mean for UWA, a new heavyweight champion of the world?
Hi, I'm Gary Rosenberg, owner of the spaghetti shops in Louisville and New Albany. We cook Louisville and Southern Indiana's most affordable, hearty, and flavorful Italian food each and every day at our 2 locations.
I love Spaghetti Shop. Their food is so delicious.
The food is absolutely delicious.
You will not see me sharing any of my spaghetti.
Visit Ray Lawrence Park. They have slides, swings, tennis, hoops, hardy space available. Coats. Ray Lawrence Park. Maybe it's not that great after all.
Map out your road trip at visitindiana.com.
Oh, Justice Storm!
Those bodyguards are in
Justice
the ring.
Storm taking out Drew Dillinger now.
Look out, choke slam.
And here we go.
There he goes.
Oh, wow! That shows the skill of Bradzilla. That shows what you're working against.
Highly impressive.
You want to jump in the ring against the Partio Brothers, you better be ready for it. I don't care who you've got working with you.
Bradzilla may have wanted to save that move for one of his actual competitors, though.
You got to do what you got to do. Wow.
Hey, what's this?
I've seen a lot of choke slams, but with the sitting out motion involved. Wow.
It looks like one of the NeoV security has been injured.
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Well, you know,
Bradzilla calling for the mic.
To me, they asked for it. You don't tug on Superman's cape.
No, you definitely don't. And you most definitely don't talk about his family.
5 months of UWA, and the only thing that off on anything is a couple of no good rejects thinking they have what it takes to carry the UWA Tag Team title. I see your rules. You'll be perfectly happy winning this. No need to do. It's just walking out. Replace that. Winning by EQ and leaving the titles regardless. So how about this? It's the anniversary show. It's been around for 2 years. How about the first ever UWA Urban Warfare match? The only rule.
What's that?
There's no rule.
Really?
You throw the rules out the window.
That may have been a bad decision by Bradzilla.
I don't know. I think he's well prepared. These guys are angry.
I don't know how well prepared he is compared to someone who brought their own security team.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
But
I mean,
you saw
he's
what
going
happened.
for it.
You saw what happened to that security team.
The bell has rung to signal this match is restarted now. Under
Neo V.
Urban Warfare.
Really thinking about this.
Urban Warfare in Jeffersonville.
Wow.
Blood, guts, barbed wire, pain. That's what I think of when I think of warfare.
Right now, the Partio Bros, they've got the upper hand.
Well, my question is, do they have the authority to just change the rules like this?
Well, I mean, it's their match. I mean, if the Neo V agrees to it, then that's...
Whoa. And Matt Atreya, ever non-TV friendly.
Yeah, he's not at a loss for words, and he makes sure that those words are words of a particular category.
Yeah, they always verbose. Matt Atreya. Oh! The Partio Brothers taking it outside.
And here we go.
Oh! Drew Dillinger driven right into the mat.
Rams that big monster Dillinger.
Justice Storm taking control of Matt Atreya.
Into the apron and the post.
Wow.
And what started out as a tag team match has now just collapsed into anarchy all over the arena.
Oh, wow. Oh, the Neo V Army now getting into this.
Tag gold on the line. Remember, it's not a hardcore title match. It's nothing like that. We're talking a tag team title match.
That it is. Wow. I'm not sure how to call this one. You got Justice Storm in complete control of Matt Atreya in the ring. You've got Drew Dillinger and the Neo V Army outside the ring in control of Bradzilla.
Spinning forearm. Tell you what, you know, they used to call these things tornado tags. It's more like apocalyptic tag. I mean,
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, you got Drew Dillinger and JJ.
This is Jeffersonville, Indiana. If you haven't been to downtown Jeff, you need to find out what you're missing. If you're like everybody else, you're gonna love it. Some of the things that people love most are that you can walk to almost everything, the parking is free, and most of our shops and restaurants are locally owned. We have free concerts and shows, and a farmer's market with the freshest local produce. We're just across the river from Louisville, so we've got big city convenience to go with our small town charm. Come see for yourself. Take Exit 0 to visit downtown Jeffersonville and see what makes Jeffersonville, Jeffersonville.
Hi, my name is Steve Lawrence. I run a small lawn service called All the Trimmings. I'm locally owned and operated. I have very low rates and free estimates. If you'd like to save some time and money, give me a call. I also have a referral discount program. There's no obligations, no extra fees. I can save you time and money and make your yard look like it's got a professional cut.
Visit Ray Lawrence Park. They have slides, swings, tennis, hoops, party space available, coats. Ray Lawrence Park. Maybe it's not that great after all.
Most definitely. I mean, you got Drew Dillinger and J&J, the Neo V Army outside, and you know, this is a tough one. It really is.
Irish went from
Storm,
ducked by
Matatran taking out Bradzilla.
huge suicida to the outside.
And Drew Dillinger.
Thinking on his feet and flying without wings. Wow. If we had a replay, I'd love to see that again.
And now Storm's up top.
Oh, no.
Storm! He's going to die! Suicide dive! Oh, my God, you got to be kidding me.
Took out a city
This is crazy.
Took out a city on that one. Wow.
Craziness.
Someone call California. It may be under the ocean now.
So the root of it all was the man flying off the top buckle in Indiana.
Justin Storm taking Matatran to the back.
I don't know if we
God
can
only
get a
knows
camera
what
back
he's
there.
doing with him back there.
Playing our head security guard, throwing his hands up. I guess he's done with it.
We may end up in the river on this.
Bradzilla now in the ring.
Someone please tell me we have a camera in the back.
I hope so. I doubt it, but I sure hope so.
There's Dillinger back
And
in.
Drew Dillinger
Continuing
taking
his
it to
assault.
Bradzilla.
Choking him out. Let me tell you this much. It's fitting that eventually the tag belts be defended in a match like this, because so many teams have held it, so many decorated tag teams, that eventually this was inevitable, that you would see a hardcore...
wow!
Almost like a bonsai drop, but not quite. That you would see an urban warfare match.
Going for a
the tag
pin
title.
now. 1, 2, Bradzilla kicks out.
Only 2.
You know, I gotta tell you, Finn, the vibe in the back, the Neo V were a little bit more concerned than usual going into this one.
I'd say so. I mean, I don't think that they take it into account how angry they made the Partio Bros.
I mean, Matatrea is not Mr. Friendly to start with, but tonight he's been even more standoffish.
I think his tactics may have backfired a bit.
Down to the canvas.
Oh.
Well, when you back a hungry wolf into the corner, there's only so long before it bares its teeth, and that's what the Partio brothers are in this scenario.
Yeah.
Most definitely, but Bradzilla's working against it right now. Drew Dillinger really worked him on the outside, and he's trying to mount a comeback and not been able to just yet. And
spinning heel kick
takes Bradzilla down hard. And with that big senton splash.
Wow.
Going for the pin now.
One, two.
Oh no, we didn't even get to 2.
But I'll tell you this, new era of violence, they aren't unbeatable. They aren't Floyd Mayweather, and they're sure to go down because...
And here comes... Oh, wow!
In all fairness, I don't think Floyd Mayweather is quite Floyd Mayweather at the moment.
Wow. You know, I'll tell you this much right now. Justin Storm said that he came out here for a reason, you know, in one of his videos, and I wish I could say what that reason was, but he's living up to it right now. He truly hates Matt Atreya with a passion. Oh, wow.
Big spinning elbow. That was big time.
Both men now.
Bradzilla going for a pin. 1, 2.
Dillinger kicks out in the nick of time.
I feel like with a team like the Pardio brothers, though, they're comfortable in a situation like this. They get bored with easy opponents. You put them up against perhaps the top team in the company, they will thrive.
Well, it's not perhaps the top team. I mean, they hold the gold. They are no doubt the top team in UWA.
Fair enough.
That they are.
I'm sure there were underhanded tactics involved, but the gold speaks for itself.
Well, as much as there were underhanded tactics, I mean, it really doesn't matter. The fact that they are the champions. They are the tag team champions. They're tag team champions for a reason. Oh, wow. That is classic Pardio Bros right there. 1, 2.
The Pardio brothers.
Drew Dillinger able to kick out.
Utilizing those genius tag team.
Atreya's in the ring now. Oh! Oh, wow!
Fury, what? I'll tell you what, a great team. Whoa.
Atreya.
A well-oiled machine, but sometimes that doesn't work against madness.
And jeez!
Like a double baseball slide type of.
Atreya coming a little bit more vicious than we're accustomed to from him.
Well, of course he is. He's gonna have to be able to take on the Pardio Bros.
Comes at Storm with the same maneuver, and now he's just totally shifted the momentum.
Yeah. Bradzilla in the ring with Matt Atreya right now. Matt,
seated lariat.
Love it.
Going for the pin. 1, 2 count only though.
Not enough.
It's a 2 count. Matt Atreya is very obviously frustrated right now.
He's starting to
getting angry.
He's losing his composure here. As Bradzilla fights back.
Yeah, Bradzilla fighting to get some kind of offense going. I know he's got to be frustrated. Matt Atreya ducking out and taking out the knee.
Now working that big leg of Bradzilla. Smart move on Atreya's part.
Pardio brothers a tremendous amount of talent, but another thing to consider is that new era of violence could end up beating themselves. You'd lose your confidence when things start to no longer go your way. You let the other team take control. But for now, they're still in control. What?
Jeez!
That will ruin his weekend. That is not going to be a fun Labor Day for Bradzilla.
No, definitely not.
And that's totally legal.
And that was the Pardio brothers' call, too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that was the stipulation that the Pardio Bros.
Oh, no, you're going to break this man's ankle.
Oh, we've seen this before. We've seen the new era of violence do this before.
Using that.
This is not going to be good for Bradzilla.
Storm is being shooed away on the apron.
Yeah, Drew Dillinger keeping Justin Storm out. Justin Storm, on the other hand, keeping Drew Dillinger.
Brings him off. And now we're in a one-on-one situation because both those guys are out. Storm's stumbling, but Atreya's got the chair. He's in the driver's seat.
Atreya
laying that chair across the lower back. What's he going for here?
Looks like he's going to the top rope.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Forget the tag belts. We could have an injury on our hands.
Oh, jeez.
Spine must look like a jigsaw puzzle right now.
Oh, God.
I don't know if Bradzilla's going to be able to continue after that.
I honestly, I don't know. I mean,
that's roadkill on I-65.
He's lucky he can stand right now.
I'm genuinely concerned for Bradzilla.
Atreya, though, putting the boots to him in the corner, and unfortunately for Bradzilla, Dillinger
here comes Drew Dillinger.
Dillinger, no. If I'm their manager, if I'm Pardio Brothers' manager, I'm throwing in the towel at this point.
That double drop kick, Bradzilla. I don't even know if he's feeling this anymore. I don't know if he's conscious enough.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I'll tell you what, a drop kick is dangerous enough on its own, but you...
Drew Dillinger going for a pin. One, two.
Bradzilla
kicks out.
You're talking about a drop kick in the bottom buckle.
That was a body guided surely by instinct is what that was, Finn. I don't know if he's still got anything left.
That is proper training right there. That's what it is.
I mean, impressive as it is, but I don't see the Pardio brothers pulling this one out.
No. They're kicking out so that they can receive more punishment, and efforts are futile at this point.
All right, we've got the Neo V is in the ring and in force, and Justin Storm now about to take his beating. Bradzilla, unbelievably, almost back to his feet.
Wow.
But will he fall right back down? And there's a tray in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Leg.
This is exactly what we saw them doing to Bradzilla just a few moments ago. They are just leveling the Pardio brothers.
And see, that's the thing is that they brought Bradzilla to his knees. They really need to work on Justin Storm. That way they can have a complete. Oh, there we go. No, Manatray not letting it happen. Oh, wow.
Goes in the corner, but Atreya connects. Oh, spinning kick.
An agile move from the big man.
What movement? And I'll tell you this much. This is what makes Pardio brothers
Justin
what they
Storm.
Are. They will not die.
Looks like Justin Storm is bad on his knee right now.
This is not a good position for the Pardio brothers, but they have.
Do you sacrifice your leg to try to take the tag belts? And what happens if you don't even take the tag belts?
Well, the thing is what they're not taking into account is the fact that Bradzilla was able to catch a breather for a moment.
Oh, and Atreya right in there. Atreya's on Dream Street. And this
Bradzilla,
choke
slam. Oh! Oh my God! Did you see that?
Super kick.
2, 3! We have new tag team champions. Your winner and new tag team champions, the Pardio Bros!
I don't know if upset is the correct word or not. With Eddie Allen and his group of thugs and the power they have to see the tag gold leave their possession and go to the Pardio Brothers, I love it. It's as sweet as sugar.
Wow! What work from the Pardio Bros! This is amazing. I mean, if this night keeps going on like this, we're going to be in for one crazy show.
Visit the Hungry Pelican in Clarksville. Enjoy shrimp, scrod, whitefish, catfish. Plan your next party or event in our spacious dining room. The Hungry Pelican. Voted second best seafood restaurant on Eastern Boulevard for 23 years in a row.